Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video to watch. My name is Mercy and I film about everything that revolves around being a woman, beauty, lifestyle, all of the good stuff. So please guys, kindly click on that subscribe button down below to join the family. It's always a wonderful time here. So as seen by the title, we are going to be talking about signs to look out for in a man before deciding to settle for him. Why are you with someone that beats you, hits you, he slaps you, calls you all sorts of names, disrespects you, and you're still with that kind of guy? Guys, you need to pack your bags and leave, because literally, if someone beats you today, it's going to probably strangle you tomorrow or kill you. So if this guy beats you, is not clearly not the one for you. All right. Emotional abuse as well. It blackmails you emotionally. It doesn't support you. It calls you all sorts of name. It disrespects your parents. All of these things is under abuse. Yeah, I categorize them as abuse. So just pack your bags and go.
Run.
You're not meant to be in that kind of relationship. You need to be loved, you need to be pampered. So if a guy is doing otherwise, please just let him go. All right, you're doing more and he's doing less. You are not supposed to be in that kind of relationship, because clearly you're not appreciated. You're the one always calling, you're the one always testing him first, you're the one buying him stuff, you're buying him gifts. It doesn't reciprocate. you know Clearly it doesn't respect you, clearly it doesn't appreciate you. So that kind of relationship, you clearly know that it's not going to work. So why waste your time? Why sit down there when you're the one literally doing everything? It needs to be, he's actually supposed to be the one running after you. He's supposed to be the one calling you 247, checking up on you, but he's not doing that. You're the one always buying airtime to call him. It doesn't reciprocate. In a nutshell, guys, you need to just let him go. In that relationship, you're clearly not going to be appreciated, and marriage is a lifetime affair. You can't change him. He's already showing you the kind of person he is. He is a manipulator. He is a manipulator means that he only treats you nicely anytime he wants something from you. It's either he wants to have sex with you, he wants to sleep with you, he wants you to give him money, or he wants to borrow money from you. That is the only time he treats you nicely. Why be with someone that the only is not treating you well, is not treating you well enough, and the only time he acts nice, is acting nice, is when he literally wants something from you, when he wants to sleep with you. That's when he comes up with excuses that, okay, I'm sorry, I've been busy, that's why I've not been calling. I'm sorry I treated you that way. It's actually because I am not happy, or I am facing some challenges. And the next thing is, babe, I want you to please borrow me some money. And he comes up with different excuses. Guys, that one, you need to fear them. Just run, carry your bag and run, because that one, no, no, no. Another thing is, you're always having, arguments, constant arguments as such. You're always having consistent arguments. You're always fighting. You're always arguing. You're not reaching a common ground. Yeah. So if you're always not thinking, you're not always reaching a common ground in a relationship. Clearly, when you're married to this kind of person, you're not going to reach a common ground. You're going to continue to have consistent arguments. You're going to, be fighting all of the time, right? So if clearly that's the kind of person he is, that it doesn't support your ideas, anything you say is a no, it feels like, oh, you don't have a say, and anytime you try to force that say on him, you have an argument. That guy is toxic. He's a toxic person, and as such, when you're having, arguments all the time, the marriage will not work, the relationship will not work, the marriage will not work, because clearly someone feels like this other person's opinion doesn't count. And if you're still dating that kind of person, I would just say, just pack your bags and go, because Clearly, clearly that relationship is not going to head anywhere. Then another thing is when you are always overthinking, you're always fantasizing about the sweet things in your head. Because this one is actually complicated. I've been there. You're always fantasizing about the future with this guy. You're always imagining sweet things in your head, but it's not happening in real life. Come on. What are you doing there? Let me just break this down so that you guys get me clearly. When you're in a relationship with this kind of person, and that you're always thinking about, okay, meeting his parents, you're always thinking about, we need to, travel around the world, you are imagining all of those sweet things that you want to carry out with this kind of person or with this guy. You're always overthinking it in your head. I mean, all of the sweet things, but in real life, it's not happening. In real life, he doesn't call you. In real life, he doesn't text you. He doesn't chat you up. He doesn't care about you. You're eating, right? Is keeping you away from his friends. Is keeping you away from his family. He's telling you, I don't want you to come to my house unannounced. Just you feel like it's the opposite, right? You're just feeling the positive while it's giving you the negative energy. That kind of guy will suck you dry. Just pack your bags and leave. So anytime you ask a significant questions is always leading to an argument. It turns it into an argument. For example, you're asking questions like, where is this relationship headed? What are we doing? What's your plan for me? What's your plan for us? And it literally turns it into an argument. It does not have any plans for you. He's just going to waste your time. Clearly, this guy will just suck you dry. He will waste your time. He doesn't have any plans for you. He just feel like, okay, let me just keep you there for the time being when he's going to see his own kind of person. So if that is the kind of situation you find yourself in, sis, just know that that relationship is not going to head anywhere. This man is clearly not for you. All right. It keeps you or the relationship secret. You don't know any of his friends. You don't know any of his family members. You don't know where he's staying. Come on. If that is the kind of situation that you find yourself in, just know that that's not going to work, because how can I be in a relationship with a guy that I don't know where he's staying? You don't know where he lives. You know, you don't know what he's doing. It's obvious, because I feel like we ladies, we tend to ignore all of these signs, and that's why I decided to just do this video. That no, let's just talk about it. So let's just make it interactive. If a guy doesn't have anyone he respects, he doesn't regard anyone, it shows that there is nobody to keep him on his toes anytime he's doing something wrong. He doesn't have anyone is accountable to. There's nobody you can call to report him to anytime he's misbehaving. I am not saying that anytime there is an argument or anything, you just need to pick up your calls and pick up your phone and start calling people. That's not what I'm saying. But when clearly this man does not give a damn about anybody, he doesn't respect anybody, you're in for it if you finally get married to that kind of person, because he's just going to maltreat the hell out of you, and nobody will call him to order. This kind of person will not even respect you. He will not even regard you. He will not even regard your parents, literally. So if you are in that, if you're seeing that, okay, this guy, this is the kind of person he is, there's nobody that can talk to him and he listens, just let him go. When he's cheating on you or is flirting with other women, right? This one clearly is, it lacks discipline in a nutshell. So when this guy cheats on you, in as such that he cheats on you, the fact that he's giving you emotional breakdown and he does it to your face, it doesn't even care about how you feel. This is like the height of it, because if he's cheating on you with other ladies, one day he's just going to infect you with like all of these STDs, STI, This one can kill you. If a man is cheating, he is flirting with other girls and you know about it. It's not like he's sneaky with it or anything. So don't settle for that kind of guy. Someone that lacks discipline, self-discipline for that matter. Just let him go. Like, it doesn't give you money, it doesn't buy you gifts, it doesn't support you, yet he's comfortable asking you for money. He's comfortable telling you that okay, he has a project that he's doing and that he will need some, cash, and he wants you to give to him. My sister, run. Run, oh, because this one will suck you dry. This one does not even have anything at all. It does not have any plans at all for you. If this guy does not have the tiniest jealousy in him, you cannot be in a relationship with someone that feels like anything you do, you do. Even if it will just let you be. It does not have the tiniest jealousy in him, though it's actually a red flag to date someone that is insecure. I'm not going to argue about that, right? He's not asking you questions like, babe, who are those guys? Who are they? He's not asking some jealousy question, at least little ones. If he's doing all of those things, you know that okay, I think this guy really cares about me. He's just passing, he's just keeping you there by the side that okay, when he's done with you, he's just going to let you fly. When he's going to serve you that breakfast, it's going to be really, really, really hot. Really hot. And then the Oga Patapata of them all is a married man. God said it in the Bible that what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. This man is, or this guy is a married man. What are you doing with him? Clearly, this relationship, you're just going to be in that love triangle. And then you're going to be really, really confused. You will not know what you're doing because definitely you being in a relationship with a married man shows that that relationship is going to be full of lies, it's going to be full of deceit, it's just going to just lead you on for fun. Except he's divorced or he's separated from his wife. That's when you can now say, okay, you want to get really serious with this person. And as such, I would even advise that before you do that, just let him clear all of his baggages first. Let him clear all of his drama. Know that he's really, really settled. You don't want to be involved in, some form of entanglement with a married man. I mean, someone else's husband, right? So that's why I feel like, no, that's a no-no for me. Don't don't do that. Let him clear it off. Then when you know and you're rest assured that, oh, this guy is really divorced, then you can have a say. Then you know that okay, you can just take it a step further legally with this man. All right. And then the final thing that I want to say, the final thing that you need to look out for, sis, is when you're always confused. When you are always confused in a relationship that you are supposed to feel like, oh, this is what I want. This is where this relationship is heading to. But you know that you are always confused. You are confused if this guy even loves you. You're confused if you are doing the right thing. The moment you start thinking about that in your head, the moment you start thinking that, oh, I think I'm confused, you don't have the direct answer to all of the questions that your head is asking you or that your mind is asking you. You don't have the right answers to it. You're wasting your time because you're not supposed to be confused. You need to be convinced that, oh, this guy loves me. It's just like one of your friends asking you, are you sure this guy loves you? And that you're confused. You're thinking about it first. You cannot answer the question affirmatively. It shows that you're just there for fun. You're just wasting your time. All right. So this is the end of this video. I hope I was able to help. I hope I was able to give you some hints about your relationship. I feel like this video should be able to help someone. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.